the All Local Morning News. Fox 2 News Morning starts now.
All right, well, I am joined by the Lice Lady. Do you enjoy that title, Lisa?
I've been called worse.
All right, okay. She's the Lice Lady, so we got to talk about it. Kids are going back to school, and it's nothing we like to think about. It kind of makes you itch. We're going to talk about preventing lice. We're going to talk about how they spread from one kid to another, how to avoid them, and if you get them, what you should do. So we got it all covered after the break. Working for your health this morning, the kids are headed back to school. That could mean they come home with some new friends, those friends with 6 legs. They're called lice. So we're working to help keep your kids lice-free. Joining me this morning is Risa Barish, the Lice Lady. All right, Risa. So first, tell us, why are you the Lice? How did you earn that title?
I earned the title because we own a children's salon on Long Island, and we noticed that kids were coming in a lot with head lice because lice are becoming resistant to a lot of the over-the-counter treatments.
Yeah.
So we created products that use rosemary and citronella oil to, help prevent head lice. So I became the Lice Lady.
The Lice Lady.
Yeah,
All right. Let's talk about these critters. First of all, where do they come from?
Well, they've been around forever, and I think they're going to outlive all of us. So the problem is that they don't jump, they don't fly, they just kind of walk from head to head. So head-to-head contact is definitely the most prevalent way to get it.
And so when it spreads in school, that's from kids mostly sharing hats and combs and brushes?
Absolutely. We always recommend, if you have a little guy or a girl who's doing some sports, get them their own helmet. Sleepover parties, do not share pillows. That's a big no-no.
Okay.
Princess parties, costumes,
even
little tiaras.
Yes,
as cute as they are, they can house head lice.
Now, how long can lice live on something without a blood supply like this?
They can live off the head for 24 to 36 hours.
Oh.
Exactly. So you don't want to share headbands or ponytail holders or anything like that.
Okay, yeah, they could live a whole day on an inanimate object.
Exactly.
Okay, so they live off the blood of the head.
Yes.
Okay. So there's 2 things you can do. First of all, you can try and prevent them.
Yes.
And you say that there's actually some legitimate science that says citronella and
rosemary.
Rosemary?
Yep, absolutely. Rosemary and citronella have been proven to help repel head lice.
Okay.
So we always tell our parents, do not wash the hair every day because lice like clean hair.
Okay.
So every few days, use a shampoo and then use a spray like the Rosemary Repel Leave-In Conditioning Spray, which has the rosemary, citronella, tea tree, lavender, all these fragrances that lice have been proven to stay away from.
Really?
Yeah.
They just don't like the smell?
They don't like the smell of it. Yeah, they really just don't go near it. So if you want to coat the child's hair with some product, a product that has those ingredients in it is really the best thing to do.
And plus, it's good for you anyway.
Exactly.
It's not a harsh
It's not
chemical.
harsh. It's gentle. You can use it every day.
We want to talk about the new policy from the American Academy of Pediatrics.
Yeah, that caused a huge uproar.
Yeah.
They said that children are now allowed into school with nits, as opposed to the no nits policy where, if you have live bugs and nits, you can't come in. And parents are in an uproar over it. We did a survey on fairytaleshaircare.com, and we had 1,000 responses in less than 24 hours. And everyone said they understand the concept because a nit is not a live bug.
Okay.
However, as much as they understand it, they don't agree with it.
Well, the nit is the egg?
Yes, it's the egg. So you don't know when it's going to hatch.
So here you have the Academy of Pediatrics, a very, well-respected group, saying it's safe for the kids to come to school with the nits.
Because not every nit hatches.
Okay.
And you don't know exactly. If they're about a ½ an inch from the top of the head, they'll probably hatch. But if they're a little farther down, they don't hatch. And kids do miss so much school.
Yeah.
So, they really don't agree with it.
Let's talk about if you see, so when you're checking the scalp, what are you looking for?
You're looking for a tiny little nit that is about a ½ inch from the top. It looks like a sesame seed.
Okay.
And it's attached with this glue that is really, really hard to get out. So we created a product that uses enzymes, and enzymes break down the glue. So it makes combing out really, really simple.
Okay, and that's what this is over here.
And that's the Lice Good-Bye.
Okay.
There's some other wives' tales out there, Cetaphil and olive oil and mayonnaise. The problem is they don't get rid of the nits. It'll smother a live bug. However, it's the knit that can take up to 2 weeks to hatch.
Oh.
So you want to use something that takes care of both problems, like the Lice Good-Bye.
And then you have the fancy comb.
Yes, we have a very fancy comb. It's the Terminator Comb, the Fairy Tales Terminator Comb. And you can see how close together the teeth are. So once you have a nice product in the hair, it really can comb through the child's hair and get all the little nits and all the bugs. And we recommend using it at least once a week to do a good head check.
All right, I think we've covered
got it.
I think we're good.
Great.
Lisa, thank you. The Lice Lady. And by the way, we have help on our website about staying away from the lice. Just check out the health page at myfoxdetroit.com and also where you can find all the stuff. All right, Lee Thomas.